Wake Up Now family, Jason Elrod here, and welcome to this week's Inside Look. This week I'm sitting here with Sean Smith, Vice President of Business Development for Trax. Trax is one of the most well-known third-party software providers in the network marketing industry. Sean, how you doing?
Thank you, yeah.
Appreciate you coming by and sitting down this week, and wanted to sit down. We have a strategic relationship with you guys we've been working on, and wanted to really reveal that to everybody in the field, kind of let them know what we're up to. So for those that aren't familiar with Trax, as I told you, they're one of the most well-respected third-party software providers in the entire world for the network marketing industry. Tell us a little bit about yourself and about your company and what you guys are up to and what you've done over the years.
Yeah, no, happy to. I appreciate the introduction. It's great to be here. Trax is very excited to be working with Wakeupnow. We had heard a lot about you in the industry even before we'd met you guys, and we're excited about the stuff you're doing. You're the example of the kind of client that we get excited to work with because we can tell great things are happening. We know you're going to grow, and we'd love for the Trax brand to be associated with that as that happens, be able to help you in any way that we can. As for Trax itself, we've been around since 1998. We actually have much deeper roots than that. If you go back to our most senior programmers, these guys have been writing commissions for companies like Shackley since the early 1970s.
Wow.
And really what benefit that brings to you is that we've watched this entire industry grow from the 1970s until now. I mean, 40 years of watching how this industry has evolved, understanding commission plans, understanding how they work, and really how they affect people. And that's one of the big things that we're excited to bring to Wakeupnow. With all of our clients, our biggest objective is that we be a true partner to you, that we share from this wealth of knowledge we built over the years to you guys, and that we apply that to everything we do with you.
Sure. Well, we appreciate it. We did our research in the industry, and we figured we want to partner with the best. And we've built a great base of business here, and we've grown very quickly. But one thing that we need to get to the next level is a strategic partner on the software side, on the back end, handling all the network marketing specific stuff. And in any business, 80% of all business is the same. Doesn't matter what you do, whether it's network marketing, home building, manufacturing, 80% of the business nuts and bolts are all the same. 20% in every industry is about, is a little bit different, right? That 20%, you guys are handling that 20% for us, and we're really excited about that. So let's talk about some of the things you bring in this software and what they should expect. And I'd like you to let's go through the feature set and what, how is this going to make this easier on them? Give them your best pitch on how this will help them manage their businesses.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that opportunity. To kind of sum it up, Trax is experts at direct selling commissions. What that means is not only are we going to be able to calculate them correctly for you, but the way that we display the commissions and the genealogy, the downlines, how they work in their teams will all be affected by what Trax knows and what we're going to bring to the table in this software. As the new distributor tools will roll out in their back offices, they'll notice that now they have tools that allow them to identify pockets of area where things are happening. I can look at my downline and know, hey, I've got something happening over here. I've got business growing in certain areas or in certain parts of my downline, and now I can effectively communicate with those people. The software that we're going to provide to you guys is going to come heavy with reporting, with the ability to look at a report and say, okay, I see this report and I see everybody who's advanced in rank, for example. Well, okay, now show me everybody who advanced in rank in a specific state or in a certain area. And once I found those people, now I want to communicate with those people. What I'd like to do this week is congratulate everybody in California that has done something in the downline. So I can go identify that behavior, I can filter down to those groups of people, and now I can send them a message and tell them, hey, great job, way to go. I can attach things to these messages. As I get new members in my team, I'll be able to see where those new members are and send messages to them, welcoming them to the team, also providing them with information from Wakeupnow on, hey, here's what we'd like to see you do, welcome aboard, and here's some material to help you get started.
Sure. Well, and as they'll see, it comes up and it's got a map of the United States or wherever their region they're in. And I'm headed off on a road trip. I'm going to Houston, and I want to make sure I see all my rank advancements and top down line. It'll show them on that map. It'll let them drill down, give them their contact information, all those great things. So give us some more.
Yeah, one of the most popular tools that almost everybody visits every day in our back office will be the qualification module. This is a little box that shows you graphically where you stand in the compensation plan. So the ranks that I've qualified for, whether or not I've met requirements to maintain those ranks or advance to the next ranks, I'm going to be able to look at that for myself and know that every hour that's actually being updated. In the InfoTrax system, every hour we're going to run a qualification pass of the comp plan and show you what you're qualified for in this qualifications module. The great part about it is that it doesn't just apply to you. You can go and click any member of your downline anywhere in your organization and look at their qualifications as well. And so now if I'm trying to help somebody in my team rank advance, I can go look at where they stand within the last hour. You know, what are the qualifications they're missing? I can see in actual illustrations, okay, you know, I've met certain volume requirements or I've built my legs the way I need to, but I'm still missing this one piece and what that piece is. And not only can I look for myself, I can look for everybody else in my downline as well.
Well, that's probably one of the most important things is you got to figure out who to work with in your sales organization in order to increase sales volume in the places that you need it most.
Right.
And they'll be able to do that up to date volume, communication tools. So we're really looking forward to that. I know everybody's been waiting, and let's talk about timelines a little bit. And you know, you have us on a 90-day time frame.
We do.
We tried to pay you more to do it faster, and I'll let you explain why that's not possible. But you know, obviously, speed is important to us, but quality is equally as important.
Right. Yeah. And there's a very common business philosophy that, you know, you take three things. You take speed, price, and quality, and you can pick any two of those on any project that you do, and software is no different. You know, we appreciated the offer for you guys to pay more for us to do it faster, but in this situation, we feel like quality is going to be the most important kind of outcome that we can get here.
Right.
And so, you know, we took quality, put it on a 90-day timeline, and we plan on delivering on that and having it be right.
Sure.
And that's important to us. You know, with compensation models, to pay out wrong just isn't an option in our minds.
Right.
You know, we feel like it's got to be right,
Absolutely.
and we want to take the time to make sure it's right for you guys and done the right way. So yeah, 90-day timeline. I think we're all looking at a February rollout of this, and honestly, we're excited to get it up and going.
Right. So one of the things that you know, you guys offer as a consulting service to sit down and, you know, look at the company all the way through and say, here's your strengths, here's your weaknesses, and we sat down and you've helped us tighten a few things up. The great news is we got a very sound comp plan. Didn't need to make any changes there. On the administrative side, we had to make some changes that were necessary, that you guys' years of network marketing experience helped us. But you know, you made one comment to me that I thought was really important, and that's that you've worked with several companies that were around our size, and you took a few of them from 100 million to 400 million just in a few tweaks you made, and you felt like we fit in a very similar box, which I think that's really exciting for our reps to understand, because we are very close to putting that final piece in place that we've waited for, and really push the business down the road.
Yeah, I think Wakeupnow is standing at a very important place in, you know, the growth cycle of your company, let's call it. But inside the direct selling industry, the goal is to always take that hockey stick curve where the momentum and the excitement really builds in the company, you know, and it's takes a lot of factors. Company culture is one that I think you guys have got down. You've got a great company here. You've got great people. It's exciting. You know, there's buzz around it. Like I mentioned before, we'd actually heard of you guys before we ever met you, which is always a good sign that your name's out there in the industry. But yeah, you're not far away from that curve, just taking Wakeupnow and growing it into the next name in the industry where everybody knows who you are.
Right.
And that's exciting. And like I said, we're excited to play part in it.
That's great. Well, we have a January timeline that we're looking at rolling software out to people. We'll be in full strides in February, and really appreciate all you guys are doing. We become very close. We're with you guys every day now, and we're attached at the hip, and looking forward to rolling it out. Stay tuned, guys. We got some really great things coming. Use this as a video to share with your team so they understand the updates that are coming. And also, don't slow down. Build hard, because when we get to January, you don't want to be starting to build there. You want to carry your momentum up and through the time when we launch the software. The current software we have is very stable, but this will be a lot more robust. You're going to be able to, as Sean was telling us, you're going to be able to use all the reporting. You're going to be able to communicate with your downlines. You're going to get a lot of value out of that, and we're going to go to, I believe, having the best company in the industry. So until next week, we'll see you guys later.
Thanks, guys.